I got some great images of this huge owl using the Fujifilm X-H2 and the Tamron 150-500mm lens. What a great combination. I was cheating though. It's a movie owl. It's the Brad Pitt of owls. When they say owl, they think of Nicodemus. So here's some images of Nicodemus, the owl. What kind of owl is it first?
That's a good question. So this guy is a Eurasian eagle owl. So they are the second largest species of owl in the world.
That's
and
awesome.
You will find them in Europe, Asia, Mongolia, Siberia, Russia, like places around the Turkey.
That's incredible. Yeah, that's awesome. So we're going to take some pictures of Nicodemus using this 150-500mm lens on the Fuji X-H2. Now this isn't the X-H2S, which you might think you're doing flying images of an owl with an X-H2. Yes, because I want a large image, and I've got a 40 megapixel sensor here. I've got a lens here that'll convert the 225 to 750, which would be a great telephoto to get great images of Nicodemus. I can get in close on him because I've got a focus distance of about 23 inches on 150, about 70 inches at 400. I've been taking pictures of him, and it's pretty funny to me because the human eye detect almost works as well or better than the bird eye can detect because he's got such huge eyes. They're so human looking. All right, so let's get to it. We're going to be using that Tamron 150-500mm lens on the Fuji X-H2. We're just going to get some great image of Nicodemus here, and I'm so excited. I've wanted to photograph owls forever, and this is a great situation where we can test this lens out and get some beautiful image of Nicodemus. So let's get started. So just some of the specs on this lens. It does have an 82mm for the front, so it's a little larger millimeter. I generally buy all my filters in 82 and then I can step them down, so it wasn't a problem for me. I love that larger size. Weight-wise, it's like 3.77 pounds, which is, you know, it's a heavy lens, but in this kind of a lens, it's pretty hard to get something lighter because you've got to have all of the elements to be able to move back and forth to go from 150 to 500. I actually traveled all around Iceland with the Sony version of this for the full frame camera, and it was really easy to haul around, and we hauled that everywhere. So I had 3 lenses in my SKB backpack, and this was one of them. Fit right on the side of it and had room for other things, camera on top of it. When this lens is extended, it's about 11.1 inches at 500 millimeters, but it comes back to 8.3 inches when it compacts back to 150 millimeters. So the lens goes 5 to 6.7. 5 on this kind of a lens is a great place to be. Everyone would love f4, but f4 is $12,000, and that's a lot of money. Look at how gorgeous the bokeh is on these tight shots. At 500 millimeters, I'm getting 6.7. At 150 millimeters, I'm getting f5, gives me some gorgeous images. So the bokeh just drops out in the background, love it. So I'm really happy with how the autofocus is working here with the Fuji X-H2. I'm getting quick response. I mean, it's just really pulling focus really fast for me. As I'm coming up on him, I'm just getting great response, and the autofocus is working excellent. So the advantage of a linear motor is really that it's going to keep the noise down on the lens. It's not going to vibrate as much as it pushes in and out, as it focuses. You do have the ability to limit the area of focus, so you don't have to push that focus all the way from closest focusing distance to all the way out to infinity. So if you can cut that area down and focus, it makes it much faster, and it makes it just makes it much easier for the lens to respond. The lens has vibration compensation. You can choose between 1 or 2. One's for standard handheld vibration compensation. Number 2 is if you're going to pan, and number 3 is if you just want to turn it off. Even though you have vibration compensation, it just ups the numbers. So it's got the B-Bar G2 coating, which makes it so this lens is almost impossible to flare. It just gives you clean images, even when you're looking towards the sun. So when you get that kind of flare, it has a beautiful look without really bringing up all the shadows in the image. Comes with a lens hood. It's got the telephoto foot, the collar, which I use all the time. So it brings all those elements to come together, come with it. All right, James, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. Thanance for having us.
You're
really
welcome.
enjoyed it.
No problem. Thanks to Nicodemus, who really did a tremendous job. I learned because we waited till a little dusk so the Nicodemus would fly. I've got really high ISO, and trying to get a fast enough shutter to freeze the action, and he was fast, man. He's like flying through the frame. I had a hard time keeping up with him. We had him flying towards us on some, did some crosswise, and man, I have greater respect and admiration for people who do bird photography, that's for sure. But lens worked great, camera worked great. It was a great combination of that Fuji X-H2 with the 150-500mm Tamron lens. Great combination, and you got some excellent images of Nicodemus. I think I should say he's ready to go to bed, but he's probably ready to go out and fly around.
Yeah,
right?
well, he's crepuscular.
Yeah.
So dusk and dawn for him, which is why he did very well here.
That's awesome. Well, this has been a lot of fun. So keep those cameras rolling and keep on clicking.